Alright guys, so a while back I made this video, a month ago actually, back when I still did daily uploads. Now, this video was kind of unclear, and it was only the first part. I thought I found a new method to do all of this. So you just want to go to Scratch, but I'm gonna go to Turbo Warp since alright, so found a pretty easy way to do it now. So I'm just gonna see inside of this project. I think we're gonna just get to finish in one singular part. So, like last time, I'm just gonna make a purple blob thingy. The face. Um, so I'm just gonna do wood when green flag is clicked. So we can set our own arrow speed. I'm just gonna do arrow speed, and then we're gonna make a new variable naming it arrow speed for all sprites. And then we can just do set arrow speed to 0 when the green flag is clicked. Then set arrow speed to our answer. Then we can broadcast start. So we can actually start code stuff. So just gonna hide it when the green flag is clicked. And when I receive start, show. We're gonna do forever if then else. Actually, I don't think we need to put not loops in there. I think we just need to do not key left. Key down. Key up. Then we're just gonna drag this in here. I know it looks like a lot. We can just do 5. No, it's not doing anything, so let's just attach our next costume block. 5. There we go. Just going to actually do 1.05 seconds. That looks good. But later we want to do if the costume number is more than the last costume, the idle animation. So for me it's more than costume 6. If it's more than costume 6, then switch costume to costume 1. You can also just hide that. Alright, now I'm going to resize my player. There we go. Alright, now what we can, so if I press the left arrow, it stops on a singular costume. Now what we can do is just make our left so we can just left _1. Okay. So it's good practice to make a new variable, naming it animation score wait underscore delay. So we can just do set animation wait delay to 0.05, and then we can just do wait that much seconds. It has virtually the exact same effect. So instead of having to individually put the exact same thing somewhere each and every single time, we can just do animation wait delay each time. Which costs me left 2. Four. Now you might be do your own code here, and then make it wait until the not key left is not pressed. And if key left. So we did that so whenever we're holding down a key or something, it'll play the animation endlessly until we stop holding down the key. I recently just discovered that a while back, so yeah, just drag this down all the way past these guys. Then I'm gonna rename this to down score 1. So remember, all of this is live. There's gonna be no cuts. Actually no editing besides. Yeah, I'm actually just not gonna edit. This is gonna be all live. Key down. Let's try 9. There we go. That looks pretty good. Now, it's gonna set it to 0.02 actually. 0.029. so it'll run these things a little bit faster and it looks more smooth. We're gonna tune back into the costumes and then up underscore 1, and what I'm actually gonna make it do actually just have where it instantly stretches like what we've been doing, but this time I'm gonna make it go up a bit. So alright, so let's go. But after that I want it to go from up 4 all the way down to up 1. So if we just click the green flag again, so there's gonna be no pauses in the recording or anything. So I will maybe put chapters, so that you can follow this more easier, and we can just do costume to left 3, left 2. There we go. Right. So we should probably do that for down, because right now it's like a weird spaz. Alright. Now I'm actually just gonna resize it to 150, since I think 200 is a bit too big. Since we're gonna have a left animation. But it's not going to go towards the left. I recommend actually just getting the BF sprite from FNF. It should be in there in the game files themselves. Or you can just go to the Funkopedia mods wiki, or just the Funkopedia wiki, which will be linked in the description. This is where most of this FNF Scratch community. That is where most people in the FNF Scratch community get all of their information, or character sprites from, should I say. Headphones. Right. Let's do right underscore 4, then right underscore 3, right underscore 2, then right underscore 1. Then we can just plop that into the scripts that we have here. So there we go. Now we can just paint a new sprite. Now I'm gonna name this gonna be left row sense. Actually just do left arrow static. It's not gonna do anything but just sit there. And I'm gonna choose the arrow. The little idle arrows, like the gray arrows. We're not gonna do any real we're not gonna do any cloning with them. So don't worry, it's not gonna be where you had to use math in the last time we tried to do this. Just gonna put that right there. And what we can do is just duplicate this and then just do down arrow static. And we can hold down the shift key and then rotate that to be down and make sure it is still centered. Do up arrow static, and we can just select this and then flip it vertically, and then we can just flip this horizontally, then put it. That looks pretty good, actually. Okay, that looks acceptable. We're actually just gonna now let's do that. Just do that. It's like a little glow effect. I think we can scale that down a bit. Now, what we're gonna just do is when I receive start, switch costume to arrow 1, and then just when green flag is clicked, do the exact same thing. We can do forever if then else, if key left, arrow 1, B2, to arrow 1. So let's see it. There we go, little glowing effect. But what if we went a little animation with it? Let's just do animation wait delay, since that's and we can just do wait until not key left pressed. So let's test it. 9. There we go. But that's gonna mean making a different sprite. So we can just delete all of these to make it easier on us, and then just duplicate it with all the code inside of it. So down, then hold down shift, and then we can y 53. And what is 58 plus 50? That would equal there we go. Little animation for people not paying attention. Actually, nobody's gonna pay attention to this. Ha ha ha. Then let's do if key up arrow press. Now, what is 108 plus 50? That would equal. I'll guess it. 158. There we go. Should be able to fit room one more if we just try 155. Yeah, should be able to fit room for one more. So nothing. And I like how it just has a little jumping animation. And then we can. I don't care about these. We're not ever. I don't care about naming them something. Because we're not gonna use these to actually detect the arrows touching each other, since it looks bad. Minus 50, that equals 2. Let's test it out. So, C, let's, now, you notice when I press the up and right key, it's not going to the, left, it's not going to that. You can keep the animation in, but I'm just gonna keep it out because I did not imagine this, song, being easy. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so, what I'm, just gonna duplicate this and name this left arrow clone, and when I receive start, just get rid of that. We're actually just gonna delete the gray, and then get rid of this weird aura. Forever, I'm just gonna do weight pick random from, like, 1 to 10. Actually, I usually just wait, like, 1 seconds, create clone of myself, and then do that again. Now, it's gonna create a clone of itself, but we're not telling it what to do. First of all, we're gonna do when I start as a clone, go to X. The X of the clone is 58, then Y is negative 999. And then we're gonna repeat until Y is something like 66,000. See, let's repeat until it's Y, position right here is more than, 184, then we're just going to change Y by arrow speed. Now you can see why we made that variable in the first place, and then we can just delete this clone after this loop. And another, when I start as a clone loop, we're going to make a, make a new sprite, and I'm just going to name this detect underscore arrow underscore sprites underscore delete clones. Yeah, that's a weird name. What it can be is just this weird square thingy. that has a solid color fill. I don't really care what it is, but it has to be solid. Pretty sure. Actually, we're gonna have to set its ghost effect to 99. So it's probably not gonna be seeable, but it's gonna be so that they can still detect. So I'm gonna do wait until touching detect arrow sprites, and so it's gonna wait. Now, just to be clear, this is probably not how the FNF developers did it. There is actually there's actually a lot of math involved with it, but hey, let's test it. So, we have to time our arrows, and what we can do is just go to the front layer. I really just don't care about it being named something that it's not supposed to be. Shade. Now, we can just do, since the second one, I'm just going to do wait 2 seconds. Now, we have to go to, X108 now, then wait until touching that, and we can just change it to key down arrow pressed. Dude, 7, 7, 7, 7. But you still know something, it's not hiding. Okay, let's hide. Now, it's not going, because that is weird. I know a possible reason. We gotta see a man about a show. Gotta see a clone about a show. Just put a show at the start of them. Now they should start showing. Now, you notice the kind of variation in it? I'm gonna flip it up and do the green, 155. And now we need to do key up. So 202. 9. So let's see. It should start working, but you know something? We kept duplicating the exact same scripts. So that means arrows will spawn at the same time. We don't want that. So I'm just going to actually just get rid of the second part and do wait pick random from 1 to 2 seconds. Did you copy this? Just paste that. Continue. Now let's try. Now you know it's getting stuck. Okay, never mind. But what it's missing is some music. So I'm just going to get some music. This is just file get crap. So I don't. So remember when I said there would be no cuts, no pauses? That would actually be like the actual coding part. Not like file browsing stuff. So I'll be right back. Alright, so this is what I have. The tricky phase 0 song.
3, 2, 1, go!
We actually don't want it to start when the green flag is clicked, since that means while we're deciding our speed, we just want to do when I start.
Three, two, one, go!
Now, I have absolutely no idea why some of them are just randomly getting stuck. So I'm going to change from 184 to 180 each one. I think it may because some of them can't go to 184 by default.
3, 2, 1, go!
It's specifically the down arrow that's getting stuck. So, we did 190 and it can't go past 184. So let's just try 6.
3, 2, 1, go!
Now, let me just show you how good I am at this game. What we can do is just make a new variable available for all sprites, naming it score. And then in any one of these, just change by score. Change score by 1. Not there, since that's going to be our miss. Score by 1. Put our score right there.
Three, two, one, go!
So let's try something else, like let's just say 19.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, it's because the large clumps of notes at one single time is the reason why a lot of people probably aren't going to be able to play it as well as probably gods at FNF. What you can do is you pick random 1 second gap in between these. So we just do
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, we have that done, but what about, stuff like the misses? We can just make a new variable naming it misses, and then, we aren't gonna have stuff like a miss animation for the player, that will probably be in a bonus episode, but we just set misses to 0.
Three, two, one, go!
I like the song. Okay, so every single time we miss a note, we could do that. Don't mind me, I'm just... Okay. Let's try something like 16.
3, 2, 1, go!
Hold on, I will be right back to show you my skills at this. I'll be right back. Alright, got my no board ready, and I did not ask for your opinion, OneDrive.
Three, two, one, go! Three, two, one.
Alright, so bye-bye. That's how you make an FNF engine on Scratch.